What is up, guys? We just got Nightcrawler, and I am super duper excited to showcase him for you guys. I got his pop right here and readied up. Before we get started, I do have a huge announcement, and that is we got our first sponsor. This video is sponsored by Meepo Professionals. They're an amazing company based in New York who do Marvel Champions events for charity and host gaming events in taverns, bars, and cafes in crowded cities, bringing the LGS vibe to you. I'll go into more details in future videos, but I will never promote anything that is unrelated to me or something that I don't believe in. So I am honored to partner with Meepo Professionals. As for my first game here with Nightcrawler, this matchup was determined by the members of this channel. You guys voted for Protection for the Aspect and Project Wide Awake as the scenario. So we're also adding in a mutant-themed minions per member request, so we have the Sentinels and the Reavers as the modular sets. Thank you to all of my webwork fanatics. Your support and engagement keeps this channel going. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get this scenario set up here. So we're going to put Nightcrawler right over here. And then let's see. So for the main scheme setup, it says to set each captive ally aside. So we have these 4 mutant captives right here, and we're just going to set them aside. If they come into play, then they'll come into play in the future. And then it says here to review the Operation Zero Tolerance and Mutant at the Mall side schemes. So we have these 2 side schemes right here. Mutants at the Mall will come with 4 threat. It has an acceleration, and if we defeat it, then we search in the counter deck discard pile or the encounter deck for a Sentinel minion, reveal it, flip this card over, and then put Jubilee into play. And then we can get rid of the acceleration. And then for Operation Zero Tolerance, it says on the main scheme that this side scheme is permanent. So it can never be defeated, but we can clear a threat off. It just always stays in play. With 3 threat here, and it says after an enemy attacks and defeats an ally, place that ally face down underneath this scheme. If there are X face down cards here, and X is 3 more than the number of players, so if there's ever 4 face down cards right here, then the players lose the game. And that's just the penalty of the Sentinels here capturing all the mutants. And I forgot to mention, with this protection deck right here, we are playing with 0 allies in the deck. The only ally is the identity-specific ally that Nightcrawler has, which we must include in the deck because we have to put his identity-specific cards in the deck. But other than that, we have no other allies in here. So I don't think we'll have to worry about the Operation Zero Tolerance too much. I do think that Nightcrawler might be the strongest hero to play without allies. So with the main scheme here, it comes in with 1 times player threat, plus 1 per turn. And then after there is at least 5 threat on here, the first player plays the top card of their deck face down underneath Operation Zero Tolerance, and we remove all the threat from there. So we're going to be losing cards under here, and if we get 4 here, then we lose the game that way. And the main scheme can never flip out on us. It just hits 5, and then we have to put a card underneath here. Okay, so I think we got all that set up. The Sentinel here comes with Steady and Toughness. Then he also has a 1 reviewed effect. 1 reviewed, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard off for a copy of the Abduction Protocol side scheme and reviews it. So we have this right here. And then, let's see, deal each other player a face-down counter card. So since there are no other players, we are the only player. No one gets a face-down counter card, but we do get the Abduction Protocol side scheme right here into play with Hinder 2 plus 2. So it's going to have 4 threat for us. And it will also come with a Crisis icon here. So let's put the 4 threat. So we cannot remove that from the main while this is in play. And it says when defeated, we can take 1 random set aside captive ally. So one of these 4 mutants that we saw earlier, and then put it into play under our control. Okay, so that's a way to get allies into our game. All right, then we got the villain all set up here. Let's go ahead and shuffle up our player deck now. And I'm not sure how this is going to run. You guys know that I love allies. So playing with no allies here, we're going to see how it goes. I do believe that Nightcrawler is really strong, protecting himself. So yeah, I am looking really forward to this game. All right, and then we're going to draw up to our alter ego's hand size of 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and let's go ahead and get started. So we need to do our initial mulligan. We have 2 players side schemes here already, but I'm not sure because we don't have our thwarting card. I think the unflappable here is really good. Do we have enough thwart right now, or enough stuff that we need to deal with these other side schemes? Maybe the player side schemes probably aren't the best idea. We can keep the helicarrier as well in case we get into double. I think we'll mulligan and discard these 4 cards right here, drawing 4 more. Actually, do I want to keep one of these side schemes? Let me see. A superpower training. Let's hold on to a superpower training, and we'll mulligan discard 3 cards, draw 3 more, back up to our hand size of 6. Okay, ooh, we did get a double. So we could just helicarrier a card. We could helicarrier that to play Night Nurse. We also play this. Okay, let's go ahead and use our action here. So it says search your deck for a copy of Banff and add it to your hand once per round. So let's go ahead and use this alter ego action. When we look through our deck here, get a copy of Banff, add it to our hand. It's a 0-cost upgrade, and we can attach the enemy, and then whenever the attached enemy attacks, we can discard this card and declare Nightcrawler the defender without exhausting him, which is huge. So we can use our basic defense here without exhausting. All right, let's see. I think we have a pretty clean hand, actually. Are we going to be taking damage? Yeah, we will be, though, because he's hitting for 3. We don't necessarily have a way to block that out, and we didn't get our thwarting event. Okay, let's go ahead and use this right here as 3 resources so we can play Helicarrier. We can exhaust the Helicarrier and choose a player, reduce the cost of the next card that player plays by 1. So we're going to exhaust this, and we're going to play the Night Nurse here for free because she's only a 1-cost support. She comes in with here with 3 med counters. And then we can exhaust a med counter as an action to heal damage from a hero and then remove a status card from the hero as well. So we have this just in case we get stunned or something like that. Let's flip over here to hero form. And then I think we're gonna see, the threat here doesn't matter at all. We don't want the main to pop, and we want to get rid of this to get an ally, right? So let's go ahead and use this as a resource so I can play Unflappable. It's a 1-cost upgrade. If we defend against an attack and take no damage, we can exhaust Unflappable and draw a card. Let's go ahead and attach Banff here to Sentinel. 0-cost upgrade, so we can just attach it here to Sentinel. And then if, as a hero interrupt, whenever they attack, we can discard this card and declare Nightcrawler as a defender without exhausting him. So we use our defense stat of 3 without exhausting ourselves. Let's go ahead and just store for 2 from Abduction Protocol. Drops from 4 down to 2. And that's all we can do. So let's go ahead and pass here. Oh, wait. Action, spend a resource of any type. No, we got to do this. Okay, so we're going to pass. Let's ready up. Draw back up to our hand size here of 5 in our hero form. And we're going to go on to the villain phase here. Okay, oh, we got this thing. Let me see. So, port away is this card copy of Bond from your hand. Change forms and ready. Oh, that could be really good. We don't have anything to do. Your response after Bomb makes Nightcrawler defender. Return the copy of Bomb to your hand. Do 3 damage to attack an enemy. We don't need to do damage to him right now, so nothing to do during his villain phase for us. Okay, so Sentinel's turn. He's going to add 2 threat to the main scheme because of the acceleration here, so it goes up 2. So it's up to 3 threat. Oh, and I forgot to say we are facing him on expert mode here. So it's standard 1 and expert 1. Okay, Sentinel's going to attack Nightcrawler. We're going to trigger Bomb as a hero interrupt. So we discard this card and then declare ourselves as a defender without exhausting. So we're defending here for 3. And he's hitting for 3 and we don't have to exhaust. This would be the face-on boost card, which is, darn, it's 2. If it was 0, we could trigger Unflappable. So the boost is 2, so we take 2 damage because he's hitting for 5. And we're defending for 3. That brings us from a 9 down to 7. So we cannot trigger Unflappable because we took damage. And then that's it with the attack activation phase. So now we go on to an encounter phase. We get out a face on encounter card and we reveal it, which is Sentinel Mark 4, Guard and Patrol. While he's engaged with you, you cannot thwart the main scheme. Oh, that's going to pop then. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all he does. So we can thwart side schemes and we just can't attack the Sentinel. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. What do we do? If we spend a resource, we can get Bomb back to our hand. Why would we want Bomb though? Because we can defend his attack. I think I just thwart here first to get a ally out. But the patrol is rough. Okay, we're going to thwart for 2 from Abduction Protocol and just clear this off. So this says when defeated, the player who defeats the scheme takes 1 random set aside captive ally, puts it into play under their control. So these are the 4 allies here. We're just going to shuffle them up. And unfortunately, yeah, we can't thwart this main scheme because of the patrol from the Sentinel Mark 4. So we're going to lose a card right away here, which is really bad for us. So it's going to be this random ally. So Boom Boom comes into play under our control. And then this has the victory keyword, so it gets removed from the game. All right, Boom Boom is a 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 hit point ally. As a response, after she attacks an enemy, we can place a bomb counter on it. At the end of player phase, we can remove all bomb counters from play and deal 2 damage to each enemy for each bomb counter removed this way. Okay, not the most useful thing. Do we want to tally ho on the Sentinel Mark 4? Let's see, if we port away, we get a bomb. This will get us a bomb as well. Yeah, we have no way to defeat this minion here. So Boom Boom cannot thwart the main scheme because of the patrol from this minion. So we're going to lose a card here, unfortunately. And hopefully it's not a key card for us. Do I get down the Prehensive Tail? If I do this, I could port away its action, discard a bomb from your hand, change forms, and ready. Oh wait, we can ready. Wait a minute. If we ready, we can thwart other stuff, but we cannot thwart from the main, so the ready won't matter. Do I still want to get it ready though? After a bomb makes Nightcrawler defender of an attack, we return that copy of bomb. Yeah, the ready here. Is there any way for us to defeat him? Because she can do 1. If we thwart 3 off of here, we get Jubilee. Oh wait, can I thwart this out? If I can thwart that out, no, we don't have our thwarting. Yeah, we cannot thwart that out. Yeah, we need like another ally or something like that. Because if we can get rid of the acceleration, then this will not pop. But I think we have no way to prevent it from popping here. Do I want to take the ready here? Discard card, change forms of regular identity. I think we do want to get the ready because then we can. No, I have what doesn't kill means I don't need to recover. If I get it ready here, what do I thwart from? Nowhere. If I attack for 1, it's not really worth it. I think I save this for another turn. Let's go ahead and use our rapid teleportation. It's our action in hero form. Spend a resource of any type. Right here's a resource. Return a copy of Bond from your discard pile to your hand. So we get this discard pile Bond back to our hand here. And then, do we attach it to this minion here? Because then, let's see. Okay, let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card if we play by 1. So we can play our 1 cost upgrade, the Prehensive Tail. You can control 1 additional upgrade that has a restricted keyword. We can exhaust this card to generate a WoW resource for any event. Unfortunately, this event is a hero response only if we are attacked, so we can't do anything with that right now. Do I play the energy barrier and then Bonf here, or do I flip down? Let's see, if I flip down with this, I can get a Bonf back to my hand with our alter ego ability, and then that doesn't really do anything, right? We could knock this guy out here. If we take him out this turn, he won't attack us. Then we will bomb the Sentinel. And then, do we have a way to check our discard pile here? We have Desperate Defenses. If we can draw into them, that could be really good. We're going to lose a card for sure, though, which is the thing I'm a little bit weary about. I think we do just take out this minion here, because I don't want to get swarmed with minions, especially with the patrol guy here. So let's go ahead and play a Port Away. As an action, discard a copy of Bomb from your hand. So we're going to discard the Bomb here, so we can change forms and then ready your identity. So we are readied up now in Alter Ego. We're going to use our action here. Search your deck for a copy of Bomb and then add it to your hand. Then once per round. So we're going to get a Bomb here, add it to our hand, and then shuffle up. Okay, and then, but now I can't play Energy Barrier. Yeah, that might not have been the best play. Okay, we're going to flip over here to hero form. We're going to swing for 1 on the Sentinel Mark IV. Then Boom Boom is going to swing for 1. And then she has a response after she attacks an enemy, place a bomb counter on them. And at the end of the phase, we remove all bomb counters and do 2 damage to each enemy that we remove bomb counter from. So we can knock him out here. Boom Boom takes a consequential damage. And then I could play the Energy Barrier here and just exhaust to defend. If I get a... Yeah, let's throw away the Bonf actually. We're going to use 2 resources right here so I can play a 2-cost upgrade, the Energy Barrier, which comes in with 3 reflection counters. And every single time we would take a damage, we can exhaust this. Actually, we don't have to exhaust it. We just remove a reflection counter from here, and we can prevent 1 that damage and deal it to an enemy instead. And that's an interrupt. So it happened before everything, not as a response. Okay, and then that's going to end our turn. So at the end of player phase, we remove all bomb counters in play and deal 2 damage to each enemy that's whatever. So 2 damage on the Sentinel Mark IV, knocks him out. He is defeated. And then we got rid of the Guardian Patrol, and that's going to end our turn. So we ready up here. Draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, we got the Desperate Defense, which is really good. And we're going to lose a card here, unfortunately. So villain phase begins. 2 threats to the main scheme. It goes up to 5 here. Now, when that happens as a force response, when there's at least 5 threat, we put the top card of our deck face down underneath Operation Zero Tolerance, and then remove 5 threat from the scheme. So I don't know what the card is, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not a key Nightcrawler card like our swords. I think our swords is huge, right? Okay, so that happened. We got 1. If we get 3 more, then we lose the game. Okay, this guy's going to attack us here. We have to exhaust the defend, but we can get it ready with desperate defense. Yeah, let's go ahead and defend the attack for 3, exhaust the defend, and then as a hero interrupt, we can play desperate defense. We're going to exhaust the prehensile tail to generate a wild resource for an event. This is an event here. So hero interrupt defense. When your hero defends against attack, we're defending right now, we get +2. So we're defending for 5. If we take no damage, we can ready back up. He's hitting it with the base of 3. This would be his boost card. Boost effect is to give the villain a tough stats card. Here it has one. So we fully defended here, took no damage. We had this just in case. He's hitting for 3. We defended for 5, take no damage. So we can trigger this, ready up your hero. And we also trigger Unflappable. After you defend against attack, take no damage, exhaust this card, draw a card. Okay, we got another Tally Ho. I don't like this card that much. Well, we got our Thwarting card. Okay, then he's going to deal with a face-down counter card, which is Caught Off Guard. This card an upgrade or support you control. I think I just lose the energy barrier here. I really want to keep the energy barrier, but yeah, I mean, everything else I think is more valuable. That's our last energy barrier, right? Yeah, darn. No more energy barriers. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to discard the energy barrier here. Or do I do Night Nurse? No, we do the energy barrier. Yeah, okay. So that's our upgrade that we're discarding with effective Caught Off Guard. All right, and then it is back to our turn here. Okay, so let's see. So if allies are defeated with consequential damage, they go in their discard pile. But if they're defeated by enemy attack, they go underneath here. So we don't want to let Boom Boom chump block for us. Okay, we have 5 cards in hand. We have a resource generator, a pseudo one here with the Helicarrier. So what am I trying to do? For sure, I want to get a bounce to my hand with our effect, Rapid Teleportation, because then I can thwart a lot here. I think we actually clear off Specialized Training. So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. So we can play a player size game here, Specialized Training. Player size game comes in with 5 times player threat. And then, let's see. Let's go ahead and use our Rapid Teleportation. So we can spend a resource of any type. Let's use a resource right here. And then we can search, return a copy of Bomb from your discard pile. So Bomb right here, back to our hand once per phase. So that's our 1 time for this phase. Then we're gonna use, we can't trigger our thing though. That's unfortunate. Remove 3 threat. Do I need to remove 3 from another scheme? I don't though. So I think I actually hold on to the Bomb here. Just do this. Yeah, okay. We're going to use a resource right here so I can play Scout ahead. Hero action thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off the Specialized Training. So this drops down to 2 threat. And it says you may discard a copy of Bomb from your hand to remove 3 threat from another scheme. We don't need to do that. So let's just not discard the Bomb from our hand. So now this is down to 2 threat. And then we are going to thwart here for 2 with Nightcrawler. Clear this thing off. Now, when we clear it off, it has a win defeat effect and a victory keyword, so it gets removed from the game. Each player who does not control a specialization upgrade, so one of these 4, we get one of them added to our and put into play. So I don't know what the plan here was for this. I like the thwarting one to give us initial 3 thwart because we can't have allies thwart for us as much. But I kind of want defense now because we lost our what's that called? The energy barriers here. So I kind of want the defense specialist so we can defend, draw a card, and then we have +1 defense. Yeah, let's get the defense specialist here. We're going to put this into play. It's only when you make a basic defense though, which I think Bomb does not classify for, right? So we have to exhaust. Do I want to do that? Yeah, it's fine. We're going to basic defense this turn at least. So we're going to get defense specialist. You get +1 defense, so now we have 4 defense. And as a hero response, after hero performs a basic defense, we can exhaust this card and draw a card. This gets removed from the game because it has a victory keyword, so it will go into the victory display. All right, and then we exhaust there to thwart for 2. So we're done with that. Let's go ahead and just use the Bomb here as a resource to play a hard to ignore. It's a 1-cost upgrade. After your hero defense against an attack takes no damage, we can exhaust this card, remove 1 from the main scheme. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. We're getting our engine set up a little bit. Draw back up to our hand size here of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the X-Jet as well. And we got our Chapel. I really hope that the card that we lost is not our swords there. Okay, so it is Sentinel's turn. They're going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration. They are going to attack us here. We're going to defend for 4. Yeah, and hopefully we can fully defend it. This will be his boost card. 3, yikes. So he's going to do 6 damage. We're defending for 4, so we take 2. That brings from 7 down to 5, and we were not able to fully defend that attack. But after your hero performs a basic defense, we can exhaust the card, and we can still draw a card at least. Got to another Heart to Ignore, so we can't trigger this stuff because it's only if we take no damage from the attack. And yeah, we have no other events. Okay, so in counter phase, we dealt a face on counter card, which is targeted for elimination. Attach a copy of this card. Attach to your identity if a copy is not already attached. Okay, so this comes attached to Nightcrawler. If you're engaged with Sentinel minion, you cannot change from hero to alter ego. We can exhaust ourselves to discard this card. Oh, we are already exhausted here. Okay, so we need to get it ready here. We have 3 What Doesn't Kill Me's in the deck, but we haven't drawn into any of them. Do I get Day Tripper? That might be a play. I could also get our Chapel. Do I go greedy here with the X-Jet? If I play X-Jet here, we don't need Point and Punch. So if I play X-Jet here, I can play Day Tripper. No, we don't have any events to play. That is a little bit unfortunate there. Okay, if I play X-Jet and I play Day Tripper, no, we're not going for X-Jet here. Yeah, the X-Jet is too greedy. So we for sure gotta play Day Tripper, which gives us a copy of Banff. And then I want to play the Endurance here. And then we play our Chapel. Search your deck and discard Banff for copy Banff attached to an enemy. Do 1 damage to each. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be a resource, so we can play Day Tripper. After she enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Banff. So our discard pile here, and then we can attach it to an enemy. We're gonna attach the Sentinel here, so to the villain. Deal 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of Banff attached, so 1 damage knocks off his tough stats card. Let me see, what does it say? We cannot change from hero to alter ego form. Actually, we're gonna spend most of the game in hero form anyways, because we're playing protection here with Nightcrawler, so maybe we just keep this on. Okay, then we're gonna, let's use, so should I play Hard to Ignore to do extra Thor removal? Okay, well for sure Day Tripper is gonna Thor for 2 here from the main and clear that off. She'll take a consequential damage. Boom Boom, we're not gonna attack with her because we need her help in case we get like a nasty minion. Okay, let's go ahead and use this as a resource first, so I can play Endurance. This will increase our max hit points by 3. So we go from 5 up to 8, and our max is now 12. So getting a little bit of life. I really need the What Doesn't Kill Me's here. We can defend this next turn for 4. And then do I play the Chapel? I think I just play Hard to Ignore. Let's use this as a resource to play a second copy of Hard to Ignore here. So now we have 2 of them down. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. Bring up all of our cards, and we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. And I really want our weapon. We didn't get it. I'm really fearing that it's in there. So we can defend this entirely with Desperate Defense for sure, though. So maybe I don't want to trigger the Banff right now because I have the defense for it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so but I have another Banff in hand anyways. All right, so it's the Sentinel's turn. They are going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration there. Sentinel's going to attack us. I think I just triggered Banff, but I can draw a card by basic defense, and I can ready. Yeah, we're not going to trigger Banff. We're going to exhaust to defend for 3 or 4 here because we have this defense specialist. And then as a hero interrupt, we can, when your hero defends against an attack, we can exhaust the preemptive tail to generate a wild resource to play an event. Desperate defense, so we're defending for 4 plus 2, so we're defending for 6 here. And then if we take no damage, we can ready up. So here's his boost card, same with a base of 3, plus a boost of 3. So we fully defended that 6 attack. We take no damage, so we can ready back up. We can't trigger defense specialist because it wasn't a basic defense, but we can trigger Unflappable, draw a card because we took no damage from an attack. And then both Hard to Ignore is we took no damage, so we can remove 1 threat from the main scheme for each one. So 2 threat going off the main. We've got the engine online. Face down encounter card here is going to be a adaptive armor attached to the villain. He gets plus 8 hit points as hero actions spend 3 energies to discard this card. So he goes from 18 up to 26 here. Dang, he got a lot of life. All right, and then it's back to our turn, and we are readied up, so I could just do this if I want to. The main scheme's cleared off. We can also, What Doesn't Kill Me, which is perfect here. I really want to get our swords out. I think we save the scout ahead. And then, yeah, that would be the play here. Okay, let's go ahead and use this action, exhaust your identity, and then discard this card. So we're no longer targeted for elimination. so we can flip to Alter Ego if we want to. Then we're going to use a double resource here, 2 physicals to play What Doesn't Kill Me. Here, action heal 2 from your hero. We go from 8 up to 10, and we can also ready back up. And when we're paying for this card, we must use physical resources, which we did use. So we're good with that. You know what I just realized? I need to get rid of this thing, right? But I need 3 energies. I only have 2 in my hand. Yeah, we can't get rid of it. That's fine. Okay, we're just gonna ignore it then. Let's go ahead and I think I saved the Thwarting card, or do I save a bomb? It doesn't matter. We can always get a bomb back with rapid teleportation. So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be a resource, so we can play Port and Punch. Hero action attack, do 3 damage to enemy, then do 3 damage to each enemy with a bomb attached. He has a bomb, so it's gonna be 6 to the Sentinel. That'll bring from 26 down to 20. So our first damage to him this game. And then do we want to get Jubilee out here? Should I thwart from this? Yeah, let's just thwart for 2 from here. And if we want to, for any chance, we can try to do something with that. All right, and then that's going to end our turn. Let's get the allies up here. Let's ready back up. All of our perfect defense stuff. Let's hold on to the Thwarting card in our hand just in case we get a side scheme, and then draw back up to our hands as here of 5. Oh, we got our cutlasses. Okay, 2 cost upgrade, yeah, and then we can have +1 attack, 1 defense, and retaliate. So you know what? We're good to go. It doesn't matter what the card underneath here is because we have the cutlass. So if I can just get that out, I feel like we're gonna get a huge boost there. I probably should have kept that superpower training from turn 1 and maybe used it because I didn't realize how much I needed that. Okay, so it's the enemy's turn. 2 to the main because of the acceleration. This goes up to 4 threat. How much defense do we have? We have 4. We have no other way to boost our defense. I think I still just defend this. Yeah, and then hope that we don't take damage. So Sentinel is going to attack us. We're going to trigger a bomb as here in interrupt. We discard this card. Then we defend this attack without exhausting. So we're defending for 4 here because we have +1 with this. He's hitting with a base of 3. Boost card here of 2. Darn. So 5 damage. Yeah, we need that. We needed that. What's that called? The energy barrier. So 5 damage. We defend for 4. Take 1. Drop from 10 down to 9. We cannot trigger the perfect defense engine there because we took damage. Yeah, we have no defense events to play here, unfortunately. Yeah, if we had this, that'd be huge. So we took a damage, and then we are readied up because we didn't need to exhaust for that. Face down counter card is Skullbuster, Teamwork and Toughness. After he engages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme for each Reaver minion engaged with you. So he's 1 Reaver minion, so 1 threat goes on the main, it goes up to 3. All right, so we do have to thwart that out. He has Toughness. Okay. Boom Boom might be able to do good work here. Knock off his tough. And then we'll do 2. We have our cutlasses to do another 1. We can scout ahead as well. Do I want Jubilee here? I don't know if I want her right now, actually. Okay, we got the armor vest as well. So let's see. If I play the armor vest and I play the cutlass, I'll have 1, 2. Boom Boom swings for 1 knocks off his thing. We're short 1 damage still from him. Yeah, we need an extra resource or something. We scout ahead. That doesn't help. I could also keep him alive so we can trigger our perfect defense stuff. But yeah, I don't. Okay, let's for sure just get down. Oh, we have the electrostatic armor. So actually, what if I keep him alive here? That might be the play. And then we can have Day Tripper thwart the main. Yeah, okay. Let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be a resource. Actually, wait. Let's use this as a resource first. I don't know if I want to play the Thwart event. So this would be a resource plus the Helicarrier, so we can play our cutlasses here. So this is 2 restricted cards. We have +1 attack, +1 defense, and retaliate 1. So we now have 2 attack. We have 5 defense with the defense specialist and the cutlass. And then we have retaliate 1 as well. Okay, so now we're defending for 5, which is huge. And then we're going to Boom Boom swing for 1 at Skullbuster, knock off his tough stats card. She'll place a bomb counter on him, and then she'll take a consequential damage. And then if I swing at him for 2, I could get a bomb for him and then play a scout ahead. No, I think Day Tripper can knock herself out here. Yeah, Day Tripper is going to thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down to 1 threat, and then she'll take a consequential damage, get knocked out. She was not defeated by an enemy attack, so she does not go underneath here. It's only if an enemy attack defeats an ally. So she goes in her discard pile, so we can get her back out again in the future. Now the question here is, which one do I play? think I play the Armored Vest here because I already have the Retaliate 1. Yeah, let's use a resource here to play the Armored Vest. So now we have 1, 2, 3, plus 3. We have 6 defense now as our base defense, which is huge. We're going to use our Rapid Teleportation as action. Spend a resource right here, energy, to return a copy of Bomb from discard pile back to your hand. So let's get this Bomb here. And then we are going to attach the Bomb to the minion here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And then, yeah, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. No, wait, we have 2 attack. We're going to swing here. We have 2 attack with our Cutlass at the Skull Buster. So 2 damage on him, and our Retaliate will knock him out. All right, that's going to end our turn now. Let's ready back up. We can trigger Perfect Defense's turn. Draw back up to 5. Yikes. Okay, we decked out there. Face down encounter card. Shuffle up our discard pile back into deck. I think we might have 2 repurposes in our hand there, unless one was taken with this. But I really need to get those energy barriers out here. So I'm glad that our deck is cycling here. If we can survive this turn, I think we'll be doing a lot better. This is a pretty pivotal turn. Okay, drawing 1 more card back up to 5. Yeah, we got double repurpose. What does it kill? Oh, we have energies though for this thing. So we can get rid of that. That would be nice. All right, so it is Sentinel's turn. They're going to add 2 to here with the acceleration. This goes up to 3 threat. Then Sentinel is going to attack us here. I think we defend for 6. Yeah, let's just defend here. So we have 1, 2, 3, yeah, plus 6. Your basic defense for 6. So this would be his face down boost card. And it is, if target for elimination is attached, use card to the player as a face down counter card. So target for elimination is not attached to us because we got rid of it. So no boost effect. He's only doing 3. We defend for 6. Take no damage from that attack. So we can trigger this because we defend an attack with our basic defense because we exhausted. So we can draw a card here. Oh, that's really good to see. We can also trigger Unflappable because we took no damage from an attack. Draw another card. And we can also trigger both Hard to Ignore, remove 2 threat from the main scheme because we took no damage from an attack. All right, that was really good. So, okay, all that happened. Now he's going to attack us here for 2. We're going to trigger the Bomb, discard it. We are defending with our base defense now without exhausting because we're already exhausted anyways. So now we're defending for 6 again. We take no damage from this dude. I forgot, we have Retaliate 1 with our Cutlass, so we're going to hit Sentinel back for 1. That'll bring from 20 down to 19. Forgot about that. I got to remember that we have Retaliate here. Okay, so now this guy hits us here for 2. We take no damage because we bombed it. Then we're going to Retaliate 1, hit him back for 1, so he has 3 damage. And you know what I just realized? I forgot to use Boom Boom's effect here because that would have knocked him out. But I guess it's not a force response, so we cannot go back and do that. Yeah, so it's not a force response, so we just kill him next turn, I guess. Okay, so he attacked us. We took no damage. Retaliate hit him for 1. We can deal face on encounter card. We have 2 encounter cards here. First one is Abduction Protocols. So hinder 2 plus 2, 4 threat on here. We don't have our Thwarting event, right? Yeah, but what doesn't kill me though, so that's pretty good. And then, so same as before, if we clear it off, it's a crisis. If we clear it off, then we get that another one of these allies here. Immune detected. Run review, choose one. So we put the top card of our deck underneath Operation Zero Tolerance, or the villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you, even if you're in Alter Ego. Did we lose a card here? I think we have our key stuff set up, right? We have 2 purpose in our hand as well. I don't want to take the attack here. Yeah, let's get another card here. I feel like we have the game under control now. So we lose another card, which we don't know what it is. If this hits 4, then we lose. So we're halfway there already. But I think we're going to start to make progress now. So that's going to end the villain phase, right? We'll put the top of our deck face down. Yeah, so it's back to our turn. We don't ready here. Okay, so we have a massive hand. I am greedy, and I even want to get out the X-Jet here. So I for sure want to get rid of this thing. And I want to X-Jet. If I X-Jet, we could actually what doesn't kill me. And then spend everything to get rid of that. No, I want to get an energy barrier, so we don't do that. Wait, this generates a wild. We got to take advantage of that, right? So if then I get a bump, because then I can use this to play that. I can get the X-Jet, play the what doesn't kill me, and then get a bump for this for purpose. Yeah, that will be the play. So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. This will be a resource here. So we can play our energy barrier. I just realized we don't have the thwarting that we need. That's fine. Yeah, so we can play energy barrier here. So we got the energy barrier back down with 2 counters. Let's put them here for space. Okay, so we have the energy barrier. Oh, it comes in with 3 reflection counters now. All right, then, so the hard to ignores won't be able to trigger because we don't have the ready, unfortunately. That's fine. Darn, yeah, we need Thor for 4, but we exhaust with our basic defense there. Let's go ahead and use 3 resources here so I can play the X-Jet. We can exhaust the X-Jet to generate a water resource and declare it a physical. We can exhaust this to generate a water resource. We're going to declare it a physical for an event. What doesn't kill me is that event that we're going to play here with the 2 physicals. Heal 2 damage. We go from 9 up to 11, and we can also ready up here. All right. So we're ready back up here, and I think I just Thor for 2 from this. Okay, we're going to Thor for 2 from Abduction Protocol. Drop this from 4 down to 2. And then we're going to use our rapid teleportation, discard this card, look your discard pile for a Bonf, add it to your hand. Or spend a resource, I mean, so repurpose as a resource. So now let's attach Bonf to the Sentinel here. And then we're going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Okay, we are like set up now. I think we are good to go. I feel like we got this here, unless we get something really bad that forces cards underneath there. And I'm not sure if Sentinel has cards that do stuff like that. It will make sense if they do though, right? We're going to draw up to 5 here at hand size. In altar, or in hero form, I mean. Okay, ooh, I like the readying here for sure, and we got Thorny Event, so as long as it doesn't pop, I feel like we're good to go. Hopefully it doesn't get an advance though. Okay, so it is Sentinel's turn, because we can't trigger Hard to Ignore right now, because the Crisis means we cannot remove threat from the main scheme, and this will only remove threat from the main scheme. Oh, and I forgot, when our turn ends, let's trigger the response this time. So as a response, at the end of the player phase, remove all bomb counters, and then do 2 damage. Actually, okay, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this if she didn't attack an enemy. After she dies, at the end of the player phase. So you know what? Let's just, I don't know the ruling on her, just to make sure everything's like clean. We're gonna attack the Sentinel here. That'll bring him from 19 down to 18. Actually, can her response trigger if she's not in play? After Boom Boom attacks an enemy, place 1 bomb counter on it. At the end of the player phase, remove all bomb counters from play and deal 2 damage for each enemy for each bomb counter removed from it this way. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just swing for 1 at the Sentinel. Sorry, so we're kind of going back there. 18. She puts a bomb counter on him. I don't know if we had to trigger it last turn and kill this guy, but I need to kill this guy now. So she'll get knocked out, taking consequential damage. She won't go underneath here because it was consequential damage. At the end of the player phase, we remove all bomb counters. 2 damage to each enemy. So 2 to the Sentinel brings them from 18 down to 16. And then 2 to the Skull Buster knocks him out. All right. I think I did that correctly. All right. So it's back to his turn. He's going to add 2 to main with the acceleration. This goes up to 3 threat. Sentinel's going to attack us here. We're going to trigger the Bonf here so we don't have to exhaust, and we're defending for 3, 4, 5, 6 base defense. Yeah, 6 base defense. And we have this if we want to play it. But we're not exhausting, so it doesn't matter. So we're defending for 6. This will be his boost. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. So we just get stunned here, but we have the Night Nurse. And he's only hitting for 3, so we take no damage. We don't have to exhaust. We can't do this, but we retaliate for 1. That'll bring from 16 down to 15. Then we can't Hard to Ignore, but we can Unflappable because there is a Crisis in play. So we draw a card with Unflappable, and then that's going to end the activation phase. In counter phase, we deal face on a counter card, which is not an advance. No, attach a Sentinel minion without the energy barrier, and then give it tough. Otherwise, it surges, so this is actually surge now. Yikes. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Crisis of Faith. You may flip to Alter Ego form. Let's do it. We can choose to exhaust ourselves to remove this card from the game. All right. That was really good. All right. I feel like we're really good now. I think we should be pretty set. Okay, so while we're in Alter Ego, we could dig out a Bonf from our deck. Let's go and do it. Action, search your deck for a copy of Bonf and add to your hand. So I looked at our deck here. Let's get a Bonf. Add to your hand. Wait a minute. 1 Bonf there. Wait, there's no more Bonfs in our deck. How many Bonfs are in our discard pile? So we're supposed to have 3 Bonfs here. Did we get a Bonf in there? That would be really bad. Shuffle up. Yeah, we have 2 Bonfs here in our deck and discard pile combined. So we lost the Bonf to Operation Zero Tolerance, which is really bad. But it's not the end of the world because we can tutor it with our effects. Okay, I want to get rid of this thing this turn, and I want to thwart this thing out. So we want to get it ready with the What Doesn't Kill Me. Okay, let's go ahead and change to hero form. We have 12 life. Oh no, we need to take a damage to get the ready with the What Doesn't Kill Me, right? Because 12 is our max, and we can't heal 2 damage. We can't get it ready with this. Is there any way for us to take a damage? There's not. So, but we could just scout ahead. Man, we healed up way too much. That's fine. Let's exhaust the Night Nurse, remove a counter, heal 1 damage. We go from 11 up to our max of 12, and then we can remove our stun status card. Okay, so we can just scout ahead here instead. We can discard the Banff, clear both of these off, get an ally out, and then we can do this for that, but then I lose electrostatic armor, but I think that's fine. This is only for an event. So wait, we can use this. Okay, let's just do a scout ahead first. So we're gonna exhaust Prince of Tail to generate water resource for an event, play scout ahead. Thwart remove 3 from a scheme, we're gonna clear off the side scheme here. Then you may discard a copy of Bond from your hand. Let's do that and remove 3 from a different scheme. Let's take 3 off the main. So now the main's at 0, and we were able to take it off because we defeated this before we took threat off of the main scheme. And then whenever we defeat the abduction protocols, has the victory keyword, but we can also, with the win defeat effect, get another captive ally here. So one of these 3 guys, shuffle them up, and we're ready to lay on damage here to the Sentinel and get revenge for all the mutants. So we got Cannonball. He takes -1 consequence damage after he attacks and defeats a minion. Okay, no minions here. All right, we want to. I had to spend all this to get rid of that thing, and then I could, or could play what doesn't kill me. Should I get rid of it next turn and be super greedy? What do I do with build support? I could thwart out of build support. Is there any more supports that I could get my chapel out? But when are we flipping? Oh, we do have the event to flip us to Ultra Eagle, so maybe getting a chapel out might be useful. I don't know whether, because the build support is for the extra and the helicarrier. We don't need it anymore. I think there's no more, not really any more supports there. Darn, we kind of have an empty hand here. I think I just get rid of this thing. I really want to get out the, that's fine. Let's get rid of it. Okay, we're gonna use the hero action here. Spend 3 energy resources. Extra is gonna be a wild, which we can declare as energy. This would be 2 more energies for a total of 3 to discard the adaptive armor. So now he loses those 8 hit points that he gained. So he drops from 15 down to 7 now. So we're putting on, we're getting some leeway there. And then let's use, do we hold into the double? I don't think the double is that useful. Unless we get another energy barrier, which we still have in the deck. Let's go ahead and just exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1 to play a build support. Side scheme comes in with 3 times player threat, and we're not going to do anything from it. Cannonball is going to swing for 2 at the Sentinel. That will bring it from 7 down to 5. All right, it's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we haven't used rapid teleportation this turn. We want to do that every single turn, right? So let's discard, spend a resource. Let's spend the what doesn't kill me as a physical to search through your discard pile for a copy of Banff at your hand, and we're going to attach it to Sentinel here. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we didn't use that. We won't use our Ultra Ego ability this turn, but we can use our hero ability as well. Let's get end our turn. Let's ready back up. All right. I'm feeling really good now. We're going to draw back up to 5. Let's just hold on to the double here because I don't want to get closer to decking out. Ooh, perfect. We can play the Portent Punch with the double. Do 3 damage to each enemy and do 3 damage. Okay, all right. We're really good. We have a lot of resource generators out as Nightcrawler. He feels really rich here, so that's really cool to see for a perfect defense type of hero. Okay, enemy turn is going to add 2 to man with the acceleration here. It goes up to 2. He attacks us, we're going to trigger Banff. We can throw his card away, and we don't have to exhaust to defend for 3, 4, 5, 6. He's in with a base of 3. Boost card here is going to be 2, so 5 damage. We take no damage. We retaliate with our Cutlass, so he drops from 5 down to 4. Then we're going to trigger both hard to ignores, 2 threat off the main scheme. So even if he gets at advance, we might be okay. And then also inflammable, we took no damage from an attack. Exhaust this, draw a card. Oh, we got a Tally Ho. Wait. After Banff makes Nightcrawler defensive attack, return that copy of Banff to your hand. Oh, we can trade this right now. So we're still in the activation phase of after using Banff to make Nightcrawler defensive attack, because this all happens in the same time window. So we can exhaust a resource right here to generate a wild resource to play Tally Ho. So 1 cost event, this can generate a resource for an event. As a hero response, after Banff makes Nightcrawler defender of an attack, it just did, we can return that copy of Banff to your hand and do 3 damage to attack an enemy. So 3 on Sentinel. That will bring him from 4 down to 1. Okay, that was a really cool Tally Ho there. Nightcrawler is super duper fun. Okay, and then we have a Banff in your hand as well, which is huge. Then we can deal with face on counter card, which is Gauntlet Beam attached to a villain. His attacks gain piercing and range. We can spend 3 physicals to get rid of it, plus 1 attack. That does not matter for us. We're freaking Nightcrawler. Okay, that's going to end the villain phase. So I don't even care about getting rid of it right now. Then we just lay on the damage. Oh, I forgot. Cannonball should take any console damage whenever he attacked last turn. Okay, so I think I flip him here, and I just do some more damage. Yeah, okay, so Cannonball, we don't have to thwart anything. Okay, it's going to swing for 2 on a Sentinel. That'll bring from 1 down to 0. And that will flip him over to his third and final stage here. He has Stalwart, he has Toughness, he has 22 hit points, and he has a when reviewed effect here, which is the first player searches the encounter deck and discard off a copy of the Abduction Protocol side scheme, reviews it, and then do each player a face encounter card. Oh, okay. Okay, so do each player face encounter. So we do get encounter card here. Oh wait, those go into Victor's Way, so we can't look to a discard pile. So we're gonna get another Abduction Protocol side scheme here. So this side scheme comes into play. So Crisis, that is not good. I don't like seeing that. And we still have 2 advances still in the encounter deck. And it says deal each player face encounter card, so we get an encounter card here as well. That is a little bit worrisome. Can I get it ready here? Do I have the what doesn't kill in my hand? I'm not sure. We don't. Okay, so we get dealt a face down encounter card here with the effect of his thing, right? Yeah, and then Cannonball will now take a consequential damage. This is going to have Hinder 2 plus 2, so 4 threat. So if he gets an advance here, he's going to pop that. If I throw for 2, it still doesn't matter. I need to just do damage here, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and swing for 2 as Sentinel, because with the Cutlasses, that will knock off his Tough Stats card. He has 22 life. We just got to gun him down. We're going to attach a copy of Banff to the Sentinel. And then we're going to use a double resource here so I can play a Port and Punch. Hero action, do 3 damage to enemy, and then do 3 damage to each enemy with the Banff attached. So it's going to be 6 to Sentinel. That'll bring it from 22 down to 16. Yeah, okay. So we're getting some damage on. We just got to get him down, and then we can win. Then we hold on this stuff, he gets extra activations. I'm just worried about advances here. We have Cannonball. I think I hold on to both Desperate Defenses. Let's exhaust the X-Shed to generate a wild resource. Actually, do we want to get a bomb to our hand? We're going to attach 1 bomb to him anyways. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's exhaust the X-Shed, generate a wild resource. Play a third hard to ignore, but it only removes start from the main, and this is a side scheme blocking it because it's a Crisis. So if we get an advance, it's going to be nasty, but I think we'll be okay here. Let's end our turn. Let's ready back up. Hopefully he just attacks us a lot. We can take so many attacks this turn. We can take like 4 attacks this turn and take no damage and ready up. We're going to drop back up to 5, holding on to both Desperate Defenses, hoping for like some attack activations or something. We got an important punch, so we have a lot of damage coming up here as well. Okay, so it's the villain's turn. They're going to add 2 to the main because of this acceleration. Sentinel is going to attack us here. We're going to... Do we do Bomb first here? Let's see, he's hitting with 4. Yeah, let's use the Bomb. So we can discard it. We are defending now for 6 with the Armored Vest, Cutlass, and Defense Specialist. And we don't have to exhaust. So he's hitting with a base of 4. This would be his boost card here, which is 2, so 6 damage. I really wish it was more because we can use our Energy Barrier. But it's going to be 6 damage. We're defending for 6, take no damage from that attack. So we retaliate with our Cutlass, so that will bring it from 16 down to 15. Then we can't use this because of the Crisis. We can Unflappable though. Took no damage, so we can exhaust this, draw a card. Ooh, we got a Tally-Ho. We're going to play it. So we can exhaust the Prehensile Tail to generate a wild resource to play another Tally-Ho here because the time window is still there. As a hero response, after Bomb makes Nightcrawler defender of an attack, return a copy of Bomb to your hand. Do 3 damage to attack an enemy, 3 to Sentinel. That'll bring from 15 down to 12. Man, Tally-Ho is the coolest card to draw up there. Alright, so we did that, and we play with our Prehensile Tail. Now we get dealt a face-on encounter card during the encounter phase, and we just have 2 encounter cards here. We can survive this. Oof, we got an advance. He's going to scheme with a base of 3. He's going to pop this. This will be his boost, 2. So 5 is going to pop the main scheme. It hits more than 5, right? He's scheming for 5. When that happens, top card of our deck goes face down underneath here. There's 3 cards now. If we get 4, we lose. And then we remove all threat from here. Wait, after threat boost, if there's at least 5. Then remove 5 threat from the scheme. So we only take 5 off, actually. Yeah, because he schemes for 5. Yeah, and then we take 5 off. Alright, that is not good. Okay, so it's at 2. If we get an advance here, we lose. Yeah, last encounter card. Oh, we got a minion. Okay. When reviewed, if Operation Zero Tolerance is in play, Sentinel Mark II gains Surge. Otherwise, Surge encountering discard off for Operation Zero Tolerance. Oh, wait, no, it's this side scheme. Oh, no, he's going to Surge. So Operation Zero Tolerance is in play. He's going to Surge. Okay, not an advance. Attach to a minion, otherwise a Surge, so we can attach them. Attached minion cannot take damage. After attached minion attacks this card. So we just can't attack him right now. All right, whew, we are okay. So we can clear this off now, and then hopefully remove threat from this with hard to ignore. Or can we go for the kill? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 6 is 10, and Day Tripper. Okay, we have the kill here. So, okay, good thing we had the kill. This got really, really dicey there because there's 3 cards underneath the Operation Zero Tolerance, and we get 4, then we lose, right? Yeah, okay. But we have the kill here, so let's go ahead and go for it. Cannonball is gonna wait. Does this guy have guard? So remains in play. No, he does not have guard with this or this. Is something that gives him guard? I feel like I'm missing something here. Nope, he doesn't have guard. That's for master mode, I guess. Okay, so this guy doesn't have guard. Let's move him aside. We're going to have Cannonball swing for 2 at the Sentinel. That'll bring him from 12 down to 10. Cannonball takes a consequence damage. He gets knocked out. It doesn't matter. Because he won't go underneath there because he was not defeated by an attack, right? No one has retaliate. Then we're going to, let's see, we're going to use 2 resources. Actually, let's use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. Extra will generate a wild resource so we can play Day Tripper. Whenever she enters play, search your deck and discard off for a copy of Banff, and then attach to an enemy. Let's attach the Banff here to the Sentinel, to the villain, and it says deal 1 damage to each enemy with the copy of Banff. So 1 to Sentinel, bring it from 10 down to 9. All right. Then Day Tripper is going to swing for 2 on Sentinel. That'll bring it from 9 down to 7. Day Tripper will take a consequential damage. Nightcrawler is going to swing for 2 on the Sentinel because we have +1 with our Cutlass. That'll bring it from 7 down to 5. And then we are going to use 2 resources here so we can play a Port and Punch. Hero action attack, deal 3 damage to enemy, 3 to a Sentinel, and then 3 to an enemy with to each enemy with Banff attached. He has a Banff, so it's gonna be 6 to Sentinel. He only has 5 life, and that'll bring from 5 down to 0. Awesome. That was a super duper fun game. I'm really digging Nightcrawler. We weren't even able to get our repurpose combos out here to get a bunch of readies to swing for a lot because we lost one of the repurposes there to the Operation Zero Tolerance. But yeah, that was a crazy game. Tally Ho might be one of the coolest cards here. We draw it up in that activation window where we can play it. Yeah, I'm not sure if Defense Specialist is the best card there, but if he attacks multiple times, we could have triggered that more. And then, let me see, we have 3 cards underneath the Operation Zero Tolerance here. What were they? A Strength, What Doesn't Kill Me, and a Banff. Yeah, we lost. Well, actually, wait, we didn't lose the repurpose. It was the Banff. I mixed those cards up there. Oh man, this would have been the best double for the What Doesn't Kill Me though. But yeah, those readies might have been more useful. Yeah, if there are X face on cards underneath this scheme, we lose the game exit 3 more number of players, so 1 player. Yeah, so it's gonna be 4. So we just barely made it out there. Maybe I should have let him attack me more times. That 1 encounter card, the 1 treasure that we got, because we have extra life here to spare. But yeah, that was a really, really fun game. Playing with no allies, but we did get allies out because of clearing off the abduction protocols there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my first game with Nightcrawler, a Nightcrawler debut here. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.